Welcome to Back to Basics, a series I'm starting on this channel where we go extensively through the basics of credit cards. If you're new to the community, welcome. Hopefully you follow through the entire series to learn a thing or two about credit cards. Today we're going to be reviewing the Capital One Savor credit card extensively. We'll be covering the basics all the way up to high level information, starting with the basics. The Savor is a no annual fee, primarily cashback credit card, primarily because later on I do talk about some high level strategies that allow the Savor card to become an even better credit card. The Savor typically has a $200 cash bonus offer after spending $500 within the first 3 months of account opening, but depending on when this video is released, it may or may not still have a limited time $250 offer for the same spending goal. It earns 3% back on grocery stores, dining, entertainment, and streaming services, 5% back on hotels and car rentals, 8% on Capital One Entertainment, and then 1% on everything else. It was also named number 1 in customer satisfaction for rewards credit cards with no annual fee by J.D. Powers, although I don't know how useful that information is, as J.D. Powers is usually known for card reviews. Anyways, the card also has no foreign transaction fees, which is great for international use, extended warranty protection, travel accident insurance, $0 fraud liability, and 50% off handcrafted drinks via Capital One's cafes, which sounds like an odd addition, but if you do live near one, it's actually pretty useful. For what Capital One includes as dining or entertainment purchases are restaurants, fast food, coffee shops, cafes, lounges, bakeries, bars, and nightclubs, and tickets purchased for movies, plays, concerts, sporting events, tourist attractions, theme parks, aquariums, zoos, dance clubs, pool halls, and bowling alleys. So physical entertainment. Comparing the Savor card to other cards like it within the credit card ecosystem side by side, the Savor card objectively beats out the popular Chase Freedom Flex in earnings potential and categories. The Savor earning at least 3% in 7 unique categories, while the Freedom Flex is anywhere between 4 to 7 categories, depending on how useful the rotating quarterly categories are. It is also comparable to the Wells Fargo Autograph card, which shows 6 to 7 unique categories that earn 3% each, but is edged out due to the fact that Capital One has overall a better credit card ecosystem than Wells Fargo does. It also beats out the American Express Gold card, which it curiously gets compared to a lot due to the fact that both cards hold value in the dining category, but aren't really comparable anywhere else due to the fact that the Gold card is just a completely different card and offers different things than the Savor does. And it's objectively better than the Citi Custom Cash based on the fact that the Custom Cash gives 5% back in your top category only, making it only really useful as a filler card. I personally had the Savor card over the past year now, and it's been an extremely useful earners credit card as it earns high percentages in high spending categories like grocery stores and dining. While streaming services and entertainment are 2 categories I don't particularly spend a ton of money in, it's also nice knowing that one card has the potential to do so much, eliminating the need to carry additional credit cards around, possibly confusing myself when it's time to pay at the register, not knowing which card earns what. The Savor card is definitely a card that can become a one credit card setup, eliminating a lot of headache associated with having a lot of credit cards. Additionally, something that sets it apart from other cashback credit cards is the fact that Capital One allows the cashback that you earn on the Savor card be transferable to the Capital One Venture X at 1 cent per point. Meaning if you had $300 in cashback stored up on the Savor card, you can transfer that over to the Capital One Venture X, Capital One's premium travel credit card, for 30,000 Capital One miles and unlock higher redemption value potential, creating something known in the credit card community as the Capital One Duo. Cards that work together to earn as much of a specific credit card flexible currency as possible and the lowest amount of spending possible. Other popular groups similar to the Capital One Duo are the Chase Trifecta, which consists of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Freedom Flex, and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. With the help of the Capital One Venture X, a card that we'll be discussing in the next episode of Back to Basics, the cashback that you earn can get you trips to Japan or Korea for 98% off. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button. While there are a lot of positives that come out of owning a card like the Savor, it wouldn't be an objectively neutral review if I don't highlight some of the negatives that have emerged from owning the card. One negative aspect of the card is the recent rebranding from the Savor 1 into the Savor. This confusing rebranding has left a lot of people rightfully confused, as before the rebranding, Capital One offered, I think it was 5 different versions of the same Savor card, while now there's only 2, the Savor Rewards and the Savor Rewards for Good Credit, which is the exact same card all around, but with a predatory APR and no welcome bonus offer. With the rebranding, they removed the 10% cash back on Uber and Uber Eats purchases, with the addition of the free Uber.1 membership tacked onto it, which was set to expire on November 14th, 2024. This was extremely useful to students and for those that travel a lot on the road like myself, so that benefit will be missed. Moving on to high-level strategies, something that was mentioned earlier, which was having a combination of the Capital One Venture X and the Capital One Savor, allows the Savor card to transform from a normal cashback credit card into a card that helps unlock free travel. Without the Venture X, your options for redemptions are limited to cashback options like gift cards, cash, experiences, booking a trip via Capital One's own travel portal, PayPal, Amazon, or covering a purchase, which has a defined value. But through the Venture X and something called transfer partners, that value is limitless. Credit card companies, through contracts with certain airline and hotel partners, create a network that is exclusive to that credit card company. Capital One has a transfer partner network that holds 18 partners in total, with 15 being airline partners and 3 being hotel. Other credit card issuers have similar networks but will work with different partners to create their own unique network. Popular transfer partners within the Capital One ecosystem include Airplane Air Canada, which allows you to book flights that go practically anywhere, Cathay Pacific, which are good for Asia, British Airways, Virgin Red, and Flying Blue for Europe, and British Airways for Latin America. 2 actual examples that I can vouch for because these are redemptions that I've personally done is the 100,000 Capital One mile redemption on Airplane Air Canada from IAD Washington Dulles International Airport to Haneda, Tokyo, Japan, which would have normally cost over $1,900, allowing me to save an additional $900 on the flight, as 100,000 miles would have translated to $1,000 in cash back. Another is booking a flight for my brother who went to Shanghai, China from JFK International Airport in New York via Cathay Pacific, saving him over $1,500 on 76,000 points used, which would have come out to be $760 in cash back. Capital One has definitely stepped it up in terms of providing good products over the past couple of years, and hopefully they continue to do so for years to come. Like anything within the credit card ecosystem, make sure to budget your spending well, don't overspend, and don't fall into debt. In terms of recommending this card, I definitely recommend this card to anyone, especially folks that fall under the cashback niche more than the points niche, but it's a great card to have nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, visit the Back to Basics playlist. Peace. For those that are new to the channel, hi, my name is Eric. I generally talk about everything credit card related. The goal for this channel is to provide informational and meaningful financial related content that everyone everywhere can enjoy. So again, if you'd like to support that dream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that all being said, thank you for watching as always. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace.